to another episode of Hot Toddies with Minani. I'm Demetrice, and I'm your host. Tonight I have with me
Dayonna,
Drea,
Keyana,
and we're going to talk about, do you care what someone thinks about you?
but before we do, we're going to take a shot.
cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
Damn. Woo. Oh my God, you cheated, but anyway. So, do you care about what somebody think about you?
It depends on the person. For me, personally.
What do you mean? Oh.
If I care about the person or I have a relationship with the person, then I care. But if it's a stranger or if it's not somebody I have some sort of relationship with, then I don't really care that much. And it also depends on what the person is saying about me.
Was there a certain age that you did care?
Yeah, in my younger, I would say middle school and teenage years is when I really, really cared the most, more than now.
What about you, Dre?
I would agree. It depends on who it is and what it's about. But I feel like now people can make up anything. So why would you care about a lie that somebody made up or something like that, or if they hurt or something? You get what I'm saying? Why would you care about what they think about you, especially if it's not true? If it's true, you kind of want to clear it up. You kind of do feel away sometimes. Dang, that's really not true. But you kind of want to clear the air on it being true or not. But
Yeah, that's how I feel.
yeah,
I
if
don't
you
care
know
about.
something ain't true, and somebody might feel say somebody be like, oh yeah, I heard Dre was a bitch. She a mean, nasty person. And that's really not who you are. You would kind of care because it's well, who would say that? So I feel like she said, it depends on if it's a relationship there, friendship, family member. It just depends.
What about you, King?
I would have to agree with Drea. It depends. If something was said about me. And I feel like age come about too. In my younger ages, I feel like high school, that was when it really hit me. What people would say about me and stuff like that. But right now, I don't really care. Or if, I feel like it matters a person too, because I feel like I care about, for example, my dad, bringing home the right guy or something like that. That matters. I feel like, yeah. But
I think I care not in my younger days. I care what somebody actually thought about me. I would say I could definitely say at the age of 18, I stopped caring. But period. But I think social media makes people worry about what somebody gonna think about somebody or somebody else's opinion and stuff like that. But I never really cared what nobody actually thought about me, because I feel like no matter what I do, you're already gonna have your concept of what you feel about me anyway. So what is the point of me trying to change that for you? If that's what you think about me, then let it stay that way. I really don't care what nobody think about me at all. I don't care who it is, because it's just that's your opinion. If that's what you think of me, not only that, if I got 75% who be around me love me, and this other 25% don't, what do I care? Why do I care if, what somebody actually think about me? I think that come along with first impressions too. Do you care about first impressions?
Because then you got some people that oh, I thought she was mean or whatever. Why did you think that? You didn't even give me a chance. I thought she was so shy. You never even took the time out to come and have a conversation with me. But then when you actually talk to a person, you But I feel like we all kind of do that in a way.
We all do it.
We all kind of sit back and be they probably a little mean.
I used to have patience and be I know she about to come back here and be or I know this person about to, and then they'll come back there and be the total opposite. I'm just I was a little wrong, but
we all look at
stereotyping. I feel like that has to do with what somebody feel about you, because I already paid. Or you my mom, and you might say, man, such and such is a B, a B, but I meet them and I'll be dang, I didn't really see what my mom seen. I didn't experience the same thing as her. So I feel like that comes the aspect of it too. People just, either judge or they going off what somebody else's experience was, and that's why people usually say, "Oh, I thought you were going to be this." Yeah, you thought that because you probably listened to somebody else,
right?
Not because you experienced me for yourself.
Or not even listening to somebody else, just assuming. Like,
looking at the person.
Like, you can see a pretty person, you automatically think, oh, she's so pretty, she's stuck up. Whole time they be goofy and funny, lazy.
That is so true.
Yeah, but people automatically think beautiful women are stuck up.
Yeah.
Whole time, they be
I'm gonna be honest. I stereotype people all the time, and usually I'm spot on. But I do give them a chance. I might have been around them and be kind of quiet and observant around them. I'm like,
that's
I figured
me.
she was kind of that way.
I'm very quiet.
But I stereotype to protect myself as well. Like, let me see this vibe that this type of person is on or whatever, and then I'll disassociate myself according to like the way they act, or, if they're around me. It's not so much of I will give them a chance to see how they act around me. I don't go based on what somebody actually thought about them. So just like you saying, people think somebody is some type of way and they wrong. That's why I don't care what somebody think about me, because that's your perception of me.
Yeah.
What did you do to me to get that side of me?
And people are not going to say that. People are not going to say what they did to you for that side to come out. So you can't go around and be like, oh, this person is this and that, but not tell them, okay, I did do this to her or him. That's why they acted like this. You can't do that.
Yeah. Even in my current job, I was telling Dayonna, I had I think it was my 90-day evaluation or something like that. And both of my supervisors was like, I really love that you stayed who you were the whole entire time, because you had some people that want to like kiss up to the boss and stuff like that, and she was just like, I really like how you just are who you are. Like, they probably had a mindset about me, like, oh, she's so quiet, she dressed like this, she probably stuck up the whole time. I'm laid back, like, and I don't change who I am for anybody. Like, I'm just me. Sometimes I'm silly at work, sometimes I'm just laid back and we have normal conversations, but I feel like people have a perspective about you already. Like,
what about your parents? Do you care what your parents think about you?
Yeah, because you don't want to let them down. I feel like
I care more than what my dad think of me, more than my mom.
Why?
I don't know. I always thought like that. Like,
I'm the same way, so I can't say.
I feel like
I'm the same way.
Because me and my mom, my mom more lenient than my dad. Like, my mom is more,
I'm the opposite, but I'm the same way. I care more what my mom thinks than my dad. Like, my dad really can't. Yeah, my dad really can't come to me and say he think anything about me. I don't care. But if you came to me and say you feel this way about me, it'd hurt me more than my dad saying it. Honestly, it would bother me more.
I feel like that depends on the relationship.
Yeah, it definitely I'm closer to. I feel like I'm. Sorry, Dad, if you're listening. I feel like I'm closer to my mom, and me and my mom bond is different. So honestly, if something happened to me and my mom be like, "You should have did this or that," I'm gonna take it from my mom. But if my dad say something, I'll be like, "What? What are you talking about? Like, who are you talking about?" I remember, not the sidebar, but this really happened. My dad tried to give me advice one time, or like come to me about a relationship or something. I'm just like, Dad, I'm now in my 20s now. Like, I could care less what you telling me to do, because my mom already taught me everything I needed to know. So
that part.
I think don't get me wrong, I'm very close to my mom. Rest in peace to my dad. At some point I was very, very close with me and my dad, but I felt like as I got older, I felt like my parents did not know who I was. Yeah. So once I created who Demetrice actually was, at some point I really didn't care what my mom or my dad thought of me, because I feel like they should know me. And not to say that we don't go out here and do something different. Not to say that Dayonna has never did anything that I possibly don't know about. We all snuck around and did things that our parents may not be feel good about, and that's understandable. I mean, at our younger age, older age, whatever it is. But I got to the point too that I never cared about what they thought about me. You know what I mean? Because they never took the time. Sometimes when you grown, I don't feel like when your children are grown, you should stop wanting to know about them. Absolutely. I feel like you should still know about them. And I feel like my mom and my dad didn't know so much about me. And it's no shade to my mom or my dad. It may just be because now I'm grown and I live on my own.
Right.
So, and it's not to say that my mom don't know some things about me, but it may be on my part. It may be me not volunteering or me feeling like she should have asked me. You know, example about my dad. No shade, love you, Dad. But you know, one time my dad, I had went to Myrtle Beach and he said, "You rode a motorcycle down there?" And I'm like, "What?" You know, like, what you talking about? No, I'm in Myrtle Beach for the motorcycle, you know, thing. Oh, you know, but if he would have took the time out to actually talk to me, he would actually know that probably was my 4th year down there. And that I actually do love motorcycles and that I actually did learn how to ride at one time. So you get what I'm saying? It's like little things like that make me feel like, well, hey, you know, he didn't ask, so he don't know about me. So what would I care what he actually think about me? If that makes sense, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think, you know,
So you feel like it matters, like what they think, like.
I don't care what nobody, including my parents, not even my grandmoms. Like, I don't care what nobody think of me in general, because I feel like to know me is to love me. And I feel like I know myself. You get what I'm saying? I know what I have to bring to people. I know that it's never a negative vibe, that I'm coming on good intentions always. So either you know me or you don't. And whatever you think of me is what you think. But why even assume when you can just ask? So that's the reason why I don't care what you think. Because 9 out of 10, if you didn't ask me, most likely you wrong. Because I think the reason why I really don't care, I think, is because who I was last month, I may not be today.
That's true too.
So why would I care if you still think I'm that person last month when I'm a different person today?
That's true.
Because I can feel like
Enough is said. Now it's a poem.
Like age really do play a part in it, because when I was younger, I knew I liked the girls or whatever, and I told I was like, what is my friends going to think once I tell them? Because I wanted to tell them so they'd be comfortable. Like, I don't want y'all bitches to think I like y'all. I just want y'all bitches to fucking know. But I did care about what they thought. But now, like at this age, I don't care about what nobody thinks about that.
Kudos to you for
like
that.
If you happy, you happy, and people gotta realize that too.
I feel like you're not happy
Even
until you come out.
Yeah, even if you in a regular relationship, people always want to think about what you and your person go through. Why? Like, stop caring. If that person makes you happy, it just is what it is. Like, but that, like you said, it come with age too.
It do, and I don't think that anybody really should judge anybody's relationship anymore because of the things that I went through. And the reason why I say that in regards of what somebody think about me, because that same person will say, "Oh, you stupid, you still with him?" Well, what about the one that punched you in your face?
Right.
So how you gonna say that about me if I never got hit on or never got dragged or never got spit on, but you saying something to me about being cheated on? By the way, that's the next topic coming up at some point. I need the men. Where the men at? I need y'all to speak on the cheating. I'm trying to let y'all speak. But, yeah, so I feel like that's the thing,
or
too.
Even if you back with their cheater, we be so concerned, like, dang, what they going to think because I'm back with them. But why do you care? If that person feel like they changed and they not going to cheat on you no more, why do you care about what your family think or your friends think? It don't matter.
Because they've been through it half the time, too. They just didn't tell that part.
But stop worrying about it. What makes you happy makes you happy. What's for you is gonna be for you.
Is that like, how about let's start?
It's like when you go to a family event, like, y'all back together. But I shouldn't have to worry about what y'all think when I bring my person to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, why should I have to worry about it? I feel like worrying about what people think stops you from being you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm causing mental health too.
It can.
Like you gotta hide who you are for people to make them happy. But are they making you happy?
I'm big on being me.
Yeah.
You know. So I feel like I should be able to. I don't mind if somebody check me about myself, because you know these days I'm giving it to you raw. I don't care. I'm not sparing no feelings. It is what it is, because I've been quiet too long. So, you know, that person, somebody 2 months ago will be like, oh, yeah, you know, Demetrice, she ain't going to say nothing back. Nah, don't try that this month, my love. Because I'm giving it to you straight raw, no Vaseline. I'm trying to
no Vaseline.
Raw.
Or even look, when we go on restaurants or places that's crowded, we always be like, why everybody staring? Like, why do we care so much that people break their neck? Like, is it kind of like a natural reaction? We talking about this the other day. Like, how you walk in the door and it's like, well, dang, like, what do people think of me when I'm walking in the door? Like, you kind of think about it.
I feel like you think about what people think about you with everything. Fashion, like weight, looks.
When you at the beach,
yeah.
Country, you were like, dang, do I look okay? And then you see somebody else and you like, all right,
let's get into that. That's a big thing. Wondering what people think when you get dressed. Who are you getting dressed for?
Are you dressed for me?
Exactly.
Or my person, like if I'm going on a date, I'm impressing them. Like I want to make sure that I look good for them.
Yeah, so do you care what people think when you get dressed in fashion?
No. I feel like I always.
How about this significant other? Do you care how you get dressed for them?
Not really. I feel like I dress for myself, and for I'm not really big on fashion. I just like getting cute. I just like getting my makeup done. I like my hair.
I feel like that's in here.
Yeah, like I love.
Yeah, that's in here. That's in my heart.
I like to get dressed up for my significant other too. Like
I like getting pretty, but like
I care about like their opinion. Like, do I look okay? Like I feel like I don't know, but everybody different though.
They gonna say you sexy anyway.
Okay.
If you got a bun, like I don't care. I like natural. Like I feel like my significant other, he even say I look cute. Like if I'm ugly, like if I feel like I'm ugly, yeah. Like so, it's like I feel like he'll always compliment me.
I raised that boy right.
Hey, moms always gotta put their input. It ain't got nothing to do with you, sister.
It's so often that I don't really care. Like you're not saying like he do it so often, so it's like. When he do it, it's like...
Because me, I care. I don't be wanting to look too regular, like, too comfortable. And
you're never supposed to get too comfortable. That's true,
I
though.
I care about what other people think.
To an extent.
Yeah, but if somebody... That's why when I started out, I said... It depends on the person and the relationship that I have with a person because, okay, that's just like on Twitter. Y'all don't... My mom and Keyana really don't be on Twitter, but me and Drea will see it sometimes. They'll talk about what somebody had on. Oh, y'all still wearing... this or that, or y'all think this cute.
Yes, I am.
If that's what that person want to do or wear, like, and somebody put up that the other day. No, it was Jada. It was like a couple months ago. She put up fashion don't have no rules, which is true. You ever watch a fashion show and you be thinking in your head like they look crazy, but that shit really a banger for them though. It's hot to them. So at the end of the day, I just feel like, who are we, period, to say anything about anybody or to judge a person how they look or their weight or their face, or it's always somebody out here for somebody. So at the end of the day, other people's opinions don't matter.
God, where's my somebody at, Lord?
Oh God, that escalated quickly.
I done said the Sierra prayer. It's not working.
It's not working.
And
she made that prayer up. Say no, CC.
Shout out to CC for the prayer and sharing it.
She made that up. She was already with him.
I gotta come up with a new one. It ain't working.
You need your own prayer. They said y'all girls is holding up the prayer line asking for men.
We want money.
Please let him loose for a couple minutes. We want the money. Like, we're not worried about it.
That escalated quickly. See what I started? Yeah, I used to care what people thought about me, but like I said, like Drea said, I agree, that can cause like a mental health issue.
Okay, so I put up a post I put it up on all the social media. I just wanted to see what other people said. But somebody just DM'd me and said, I didn't even think about this one, but we were just talking about this. I said, do y'all care about what people think about y'all, why or why not? And somebody said, only on a job interview. I'm the opposite. I don't give a hell what they think about me. But that's because I'm a nurse, so I can get any job in the world I want.
I'm glad you said that.
So I don't care. But that was from Sharice. She said when it comes to a job interview, that's it. So,
and I feel like I'm the same way. And she'll tell you, like, if I don't like a job, I'm applying for the next. But I be trying to impress her. Like, I care about how I look when I go to the interview. Like, when she was going to our nursing interviews, I was trying to dress. I'm like, this is how I get dressed in my interview.
Care about how you dress.
Like, I care about my first impression.
But, okay, can I bring up something? I like when, like, we're on the same topic, but I just want to go sideways just a little bit about job interviews, right? When I was in training for my new job, the lady was saying that the man came to the interview, right? In her mind, she judging him off the way he looked, which is what we kind of talking about, right? Mm-hmm. He had on Tim's, a t-shirt and some jeans. Guess what she said? I hired him. What if that was all he had?
Right.
And he really needed this job. And his personality and the way he came to the interview, oh, I'm a team player, yes, I do this or that, was all authentic. But because of what I got on, you're not going to hire. Who started that? And that's back into fashion. Who told me I had to go buy interview clothes? The reason why I'm coming to your interview in the first place is because I need the money. So in order for me to get interview clothes, I need the money. Where am I going to start at if I don't have any money at all? So that goes into what people think about people. If I'm coming to an interview and this is all I had, God said, come as you are. Why do I got to dress up to impress a company to get a job? I'm coming to get the job because I don't have the money. So I need to start here to get the money.
It's so funny you said that because I was about to say I used to care how I was dressed. In the medical field, it's a little easier. You really don't have to be dressed up because you really honestly can wear a uniform to another facility. You can, but who knows? That supervisor may be turned off by that as well. But the reason what made me really not care, and as long as I look neat and presentable, is Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness. He was painting when he went for that stock. That movie always make me cry, but Pursuit of Happiness, well, he had got evicted and he didn't have nothing. You know, they slept. It's a really good movie, and at the end of the day, he went there with a paint suit on. He had paint all over him, but he was so intelligent and he knew that stock market so well that they ended up hiring him. And he was like one of the absolute best. So since then, it was like, that probably helped me not care what somebody thought about me because in that movie, they was homeless, him and his son. He wished that he had some trash to throw out. So sometimes when my son just say, Oski, I had to yell at him and say, throw the trash out or something like that, I'll reflect back to that movie because there are some people out here that wish that they had that. Shout out to Will Smith. We forgive you. Anyway.
I always tell people,
we don't know what Will Smith was going through that night either.
Because people wish to be in your shoes. You might think like, yeah, man, I gotta get my car fixed. People wish to have a car to get fit.
We were just talking about that.
Like,
that's so true.
I got hit by I just asked Drea, did she care that I got a dent in my car? And it's crazy because I feel like our generation, I feel like y'all generation don't really care. Y'all will hop into anything. But our generation is like, we gotta have the newest car. Why? Why do we care what somebody think? If I'm gonna go get tacos, it don't matter what I pull up in. I got here. Why does it matter? But somebody will look at your corny car, but you'll have a bank full of money.
Somebody that don't got your mindset and will be embarrassed, they'll park around the corner just to go to work, or they'll park so far so nobody know what you got a car. You have something to get you to point A.
See, now, I don't care. At my age, I don't care what I drive as long as they're running. As long as it's not noisy. I can't stand nothing that make a lot of noise.
Well, that kind of irks me too.
But I feel like there are there are some older people that care about what they drive, though. They still got that mentality that they really got to have a nice car. I mean, shout out to them. You know what I mean? It's a debt. I'd rather
invest in I was telling her earlier too, I'd rather invest in my house than a car because somebody fuck your car up, it's over.
Right.
It's over. Somebody scratch your car up, you pissed off about your car when can't nobody scratch up the inside of your house.
Yeah, so it's like, that's true. What do you
scratch up the outside of your house?
Because I'm going to tell you something. For example, one time somebody said something to me and they had a newer car, right? And they pulled up on me and I had an old car and they laughed. And they said, you stay driving a little old car. I said, listen, it gets me from A to B. But guess what? My window was up, right? And my air was on. They had a new car and their air wasn't working. So did it make a difference? What they thought? You in there hot with the windows down. I got air, by the way, in this old 2005 Hyundai Sonata. I miss my Hyundai. But I never really cared. It's getting me to the money, so I definitely never really cared about what somebody thought about me as far, as a car. And then let's get into mental health. What if this person is mentally messed up? Do you really value what they think about you?
Because all they care about is what somebody think.
Yeah,
because all they care
like that towards you.
No, I never care about any aspect. Like I drove my Nissan Altima was jacked I drove that everywhere. Like, no.
They say drive it till the wheels come off.
Okay.
Me right now with my car that's dented on one side. So if y'all see me and y'all see my car dented on the one side and the window is halfway down the back, passenger back seat, mind y'all business.
This one job, I used to do my makeup all the time.
You did. I hated that.
I was getting up doing my makeup, y'all, because I used to care about what people think.
Yep.
The last couple jobs I done had, come in there for face. I care about the edges. The edges gotta be.
I still don't care about the
Gotta be
edges.
swooped up because I work in the office setting.
Now, one thing I can
I
say,
got patience and I don't care about the edges. Take me as I am or get out.
Oh yeah, you don't have no, like I'm not wearing makeup every day. I'm over that phase of my life.
Was it like a
It was
like Nordstrom or something like that?
No,
No,
it was old people. I wasn't sure why she was quite doing her makeup every day. I wasn't too sure.
Because I used to work at Macy's.
I was working in an office setting on my job.
An office setting with old folks who they don't care about
my
stuff.
coworkers were not.
So you're gonna do your makeup for your coworkers? Who cares about them?
No, I
honestly?
We're just talking about what do we care
Well, I'm
about
glad
what
you're
we-
over that phase because you now work in another office space and it's not giving do your makeup early in the morning. That's just insane.
oh yeah, I can't do that. I just can't.
I can't get ready for somebody company and do my makeup for my else company.
What about your house clean? Do you care about what somebody think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming to my house. Don't get no ideas. Y'all won't see if my house clean because y'all ain't coming. That part.
No.
Sorry about that. You're not invited. So they will never know.
I'm
Like,
big
I-
on
I
that.
Having a toddler, come on now. You gotta spare me.
All right,
okay?
say if you go to your front house, right, and the bathroom nasty and the stuff that's nasty in there, right? Because she'll tell you, I hate nasty ass shit, okay? If my house nasty, I care. Like, oh no, y'all, let me clean first. I care.
Well, yeah, you have it
because
company.
guess
Yeah.
what? You might have somebody come in here that friends be fake. Come in here, take a picture and post your shit on
Later.
fucking social media later
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
the
That's not your
argument.
friend then.
I said they fake.
You don't know they gonna do
You don't know
that.
they
But
gonna
they
do
do that.
Our family.
I've seen people do
I
it.
can't.
I've seen people do that too. I don't want to say any names, but yeah, she had pictures of her phone in my old house.
Oh, bitch, I'll smack the shit out of
Wait,
her.
do we get off topic? First impression.
Bitch, tell me who it was. I will smack the shit out
Mom,
that
I
bitch.
told you that years
you
ago.
didn't.
I'm about to text
And
you
do
the
I
name.
like, yeah, text me the name because I shout that bitch out on this fucking podcast. Bitch, when I see you, I'm gonna smack you. She said, "Mama." Oh.
You
know
remember
what?
that?
I'm not commenting on her
You
pictures
care
no
about how
more.
y'all significant other looks? Well, I know you don't date right now, but do you care what people think about how they look? Like if they
I used
You
to.
better think my boyfriend's the ugliest mother ever.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
you take him to your company have a something or whatever.
Oh yeah, my dad,
Do
like
you
I
care
said,
about how-
my dad, yeah.
But you care about his
That's
looks?
person.
Yeah, do you care
No,
about how your
no.
boyfriend look and how he presents himself?
I feel
you
like-
got somewhere to go?
Well, yeah. He has to be,
Presentation,
clean.
the way he look.
Yeah, he gotta be
Okay.
looking clean. Like if I take him to my dad, he's looking at him like, well, what's going on?
You're a little rusty.
Yeah, like
Around the edges.
what's going on, Keyana? Like, but that goes back to first
It's like
impression
we
too.
care about the type of people we date sometimes too in a way.
I used to care about looks. Like before, with a man, he had to be fine. But as I got older, I stopped because I would be like, oh, he's not my type.
Like
But
you ever people be like, oh, where do you work at? Like they want to know like where your person work at.
Now, wait a minute. Working is definitely a factor.
Like,
No
what
shit.
if you embarrassed about where they working at McDonald's? You going?
I'm not dating somebody that work at McDonald's.
I'm not saying.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? People care about where they person work
Well,
at.
it's-
I do feel like you
Right?
should care where your person work at because if you're a doctor and you're bringing home 6 figures, it's no way you should be dating someone that work at the McDonald's. A job is a job, yes, but you have to date in your caliber as well.
I agree.
A person that work at McDonald's should be dating somebody who works at Chick-fil-A, or maybe they're a receptionist and the person who at McDonald's is building
Alright, so
stuff
what if
up.
you dating somebody and they clean for a living? They work as a janitor. You
They
nurse,
work
they-
as a janitor,
Yes,
or they
they
have
do.
their own janitor
No.
company.
They work as a janitor at the same facility you work at as a nurse.
It's no shade. Get the Y'all laughing.
All right, go ahead.
Get the bag how you, in the humblest way possible. Get the bag how you have to get the bag. Like me, I started off in my first job. I started off making $7.25. I'm not gonna tell y'all how much I make now, but I'm a nurse. So therefore, what happened? You should not be working as a janitor, in my opinion. Depending on your age. Now, if you have a criminal history and you having a hard time, okay, then now let's talk about trades. But when I feel like that, when you come into a relationship, do you feel like that goes into, we got to talk about this, matter of fact, that goes in, do you want to build your partner? Or do you want to come into a relationship and your partner already be established? Everybody's different. Some people wants to build their partner. Me personally, I want my partner to be a little bit more established. Not saying you have to make more than me, or you don't even have to be up there with me, but it's not giving a $30 difference. Because now I'm carrying the weight of the relationship, and you pretty much like, oh, well, she got it. A person's going to think you got it.
You carry this, all right, so say you're making $60 an hour and your significant other making $20.
For me, it's not happening.
So you would be embarrassed. And say
I would not be embarrassed. I just would not date them.
But they was becoming a doctor. You still don't care.
So if they going to school.
Okay, they going to school. They about to be a doctor. That's an exception.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If that person,
because some people would be embarrassed, like, yeah, but you know, he's making 20 right now, but he in school to become a doctor.
See, but it also matters, like how we talking about right now. We're talking about like pretty much how other people feel. Why are you dating for other people anyway? If this is my significant other, I don't care if he makes a dime. Why do it matter to my sister? You're not dating this person. He or she might make a dime, but they cook and clean, and I ain't got to do that. That might be what I'm looking for. So your family and your friends don't even matter.
The Shy is a perfect example.
I was just thinking that.
The Shy was a perfect example of how
he went to jail.
And he
I was glad he stood up for himself.
But I don't like how she wasn't really begging him. Like, you know, I'm trying to get myself together. Why with me if you know I'm trying to get myself together?
And why would I be embarrassed by somebody that was in prison? What they were in there for makes a difference. But a lot of times when they come from prison, why would you feel that way when sometimes they automatically can't get a job sometimes as a felon, so they have to create their own jobs. Some of the people that was in prison are some of our biggest entrepreneurs out here. Hey, let's talk about Walla.
She cared about cared about his presentation. Remember, she went and bought his suits.
Yeah,
she cared.
Like she cared.
She cared about what her family was going to think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's people that's real life really do the same thing that she does.
And I feel like if you care so much, I'm not saying that you can't worry about what people think about you sometimes, but I feel like if that's you feeling like that all the time, that's your self-esteem. You got low self-esteem because if you got to worry about what every last person in the world, or every time somebody come around, you got to worry about what they think about you, then you need to reevaluate yourself.
Yeah. That's why it comes in within. Like, I don't care how somebody think of me or how I dress or anything like that. I just do it for me. Like, I feel like self-love come into play a whole lot on every
It do, because, you know, why would you care? Just like with me with a hairstyle. I don't care if don't nobody like it.
Me neither.
I didn't get this done for you. You know, I had a girl that came up to me one time.
I care because I don't want my boo. Ugly hairstyle.
Wait a minute, but my boo used to not like braids.
Oh my God.
But now, Lord.
I remember this girl said to me, so of course my hair is sandy brown, naturally. And every now and then, I used to come out, you know, I wasn't Minani back then, but I was, you know, it was my other alter ego when I put that black in, baby. All black hair, because then my eyes lighten up more. And she would come to me and be like, I like you with the sandy brown hair.
I ain't never see your eyes
bitch,
like
bitch, you know what?
They out there hollering.
Bitch, I didn't ask you what you thought. I didn't put this black hair in for you, but she would say it often. Every time I got black hair, I like you better with. How many times you gonna say it, sis? I didn't ask you.
Why are you saying
that part?
I didn't ask you. Is it bothering you? Okay, when I get a chance, I'll let the sandy brown come back out. But for right now, I'm gonna wear this black. My love.
Somebody just said that about my grades. I don't mind my grades. I don't
Me either. I'm not dyeing no
braids.
braids.
You not gonna dye your hair for what? Half the time, Either I got braids, and if I take my braids out, I either got my real hair done and my part to the side, or I got a closure. You're not even gonna see the braids.
Honestly,
You embracing being almost 50.
I'm not.
Like too much.
You dumb.
if you actually care about what somebody think about you, baby, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have a hard time in this world. You gonna break down.
Absolutely. That's why most people do break down. They commit suicide and stuff like that because they care about what other people think.
Especially if it's that one person that you feel like that matters. Like
We was just talking about that.
That's like my dad. I don't even care no more at this point.
I care about what my daughter thinks.
That's
I care
understandable.
about.
She's still little.
But
She's
she's
still
young.
little.
She don't
But I'm
really
saying,
know.
Like, when she gets older, I'm not gonna care no more. But as a her being a child, I care about the stuff that
I see
like
where you're
I.
going.
Well, you have to
like,
you have to lead
I
by
care.
example. So
Yeah.
you should care about that. And
And
that
people that
aspect.
don't. Some people will argue in front of their significant other.
Yeah.
In front of I care about stuff like that. I don't want to argue in front of Aubrey. I feel like that's not.
Yeah, you got people that are that smoke in front of their kids, drink in front of
Like, I
their
would never do
kids.
that in front of.
Yeah,
like,
certain
I care.
stuff that they shouldn't see, you know. But yeah, that's true. I did
Because they grow
care.
up and they feel like that's okay.
Trust me, I couldn't wait till Dayonna know what's going on, so I could do what I had to do in front of them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like, woo, they 18. Jesus, thank you. I could just let everything out. It don't even matter now, you know. But as a kid, yeah, absolutely. That's
not saying that you gotta. Oh my god, like you know what I mean, but you gotta like really like restrict some stuff.
Yeah,
Like there's some stuff
You
that
definitely
is
do.
not tolerated.
I mean, I even got
When
to the
she
point
turned
where,
like 16, I'm be like, listen,
yeah, mommy gotta have a
This
drink.
grown folk stuff.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I remember for a long time I used to say like wine coolers and stuff was medicine. Let me drink my medicine.
There's no way I believe that.
Damn.
Now, Oski, sure, but I know I probably tasted it, child. Let me taste it. I know I tasted it. I'm bad.
At least she
I'm
admitting to
bad.
being my bad child.
Do y'all care about what y'all see when y'all look in the mirror?
That comes with self-esteem to me.
That comes with self-esteem.
Answer the question.
I'm not
I'm
saying
trying to say court. Some hot
You know, I feel like I believe in beauty is only skin deep. I believe that beauty comes from within because you could be a beautiful person on the outside, but on the inside you could be a horrible person, and that makes you ugly. So, you know, I don't mind what I see when I look at myself because I know, you know, what I have inside of me. See, it's people like her.
I feel like growing up, I had a lot of insecurities.
Me too.
Like being nursing. That was like
I'm not
Really?
saying I didn't. I'm not saying I didn't at one time, but now.
You're insane. Even I knew the
This is
term.
her podcast.
Yeah, but even I knew the term.
But she
My
would've-
body.
I didn't
now.
She
know.
wanna fuck up and play Instagram videos.
Dre
What, did my
always
niece
did.
fall? What the hell was that? Now wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't. I could probably say that it probably was a time that I didn't like. It probably was a time when I was younger and I didn't like what I seen. I think
Sometimes
everybody.
I still kind of feel like that. I kind of look at myself like, okay, well, like what's up? What's going on? Then I gotta, you know,
Sometimes, like, I care
do
about-
something.
I care about when I look at myself. Sometimes I be like, ooh.
Yeah, like sometimes I'm like,
Yeah, sometimes I do feel like I need a makeover.
Yeah, like last
Yeah,
week my skin
like-
was real dry. I'm like, wait, why am I going into this dry ass phase all over
You
again?
human.
Like my
I feel
skin
like
all
we all
dry.
human. We all go through this.
It's the sun.
Like one day I woke up, I guess my essence was down. I was like, I don't really like how I looked today. But it was for myself. I wasn't really feeling how I was looking at that.
Not saying that I want Botox or something. Like I don't want that, but like
Let me tell y'all a story one time, right? That I don't know, like if I'm going in a neighborhood, I have this habit of if I'm just going in this area, I don't care how I look, I'm just running to the store.
Me too. Oh
No,
my God,
bro, I don't
get
really care. It's like I'm going to the store real quick. I'm in my
that from you.
neighborhood.
Ew, I hate that. I get that from you.
So-
My grandma ain't teach me that. My grandma said when you wake up in the morning, get yourself together. You don't know who you're gonna run into. You need to change things.
Well, they better accept me for who I am,
Go
goddamn
ahead.
it. So anyway, I'm in the store and I didn't lotion my feet and the bottom part of my legs because we just run in the store. I'm living in Upper Darby at the time. So I go inside the store and I'm with Oski. So he like, Mom, look at your feet.
See, he care about how his
He
mom
cared about
looks.
how his mom looked. And I said, Oski, listen, I didn't feel like getting down there to be lotioning right
You
now.
not embarrassed.
That's what I said.
Yes,
I said, are you going to get down there and lotion it? I said, I don't have no man to get down there and lotion it. He said, no. That's why you don't have no man, because you ashy.
That's why.
He said, that's why.
Like that. Some dogs. That's why he looked
That's
at
what
me.
Dayonna get it from. Dayonna ain't gonna be ashy or blind. You don't like most of those games.
Girl.
I can't stop playing. Oh my goodness.
I'm not a lotioner. I'm not okay.
She's not a lotioner.
But
Ain't gonna be ashy in the elbow.
in the summertime, I'll lotion.
It's too hot to be
That
lotioning.
you be walking around the elbow.
Oh my god.
Walking to the car.
Can we say the F-bomb?
That's an example. She don't care.
My podcast is marked as explicit. So yeah, you can't say the
Fuck you, hoe. Got me fucked up.
That girl's crazy.
I feel like my brother, I can't speak totally for him, but I do feel like he cares about certain stuff. He does.
Yeah, he did.
He do a lot. He is that type.
Yeah.
I don't think he really.
He don't care about what people think
somebody
about them, but his like
His
he probably care what
appearance.
he is, how she go out, his own appearance. You like you just said your feet was ashy. He don't like stuff like that.
It's okay. Go outside.
But I feel like he sometimes he do care about what I'm wearing.
Yeah, that's what
Sometimes he do.
that's what I'm talking
What
about.
I care about.
But for me, I
I
feel like it's for me. If I feel like I look cute, I'm still gonna wear it. That's how
care
I
about
Okay,
if
big
my
on that.
significant other got food on their face. I care.
You're not gonna be like,
Wipe that shit off.
feel.
Why the fuck are you eating this crumbs?
What about boogies in their nose?
I can't stand
I
that.
can't. No
Yeah, 'cause I don't like boogies either. Not even just my partner. I see a lot of with boogies and Jace. I'll be dead in their nose in the middle of amusement park. I don't give a damn. Give me that nose. That looks terrible. I hate it.
Yo, I'm really cracking up.
That's one of my pet peeves. I ain't gonna cat.
What? Somebody
If
has
someone got something in their nose, I'm like, oh. Jace was on the phone, matter of fact, the other day. He answered his Maisha FaceTime and his iPad FaceTime is linked. So he must have been playing on his iPad. He answered the phone. He had this big snot boogie hanging down. I said, get up and go get a kid. I wanted to dive through the phone. Ooh, I hate a boogie. I hate a boogie.
That's a part of appearance and hygiene, I guess. Would y'all tell somebody if you go out, like if you with a girlfriend and you feel as though they look a mess, do you tell them?
Yeah.
And do you vibe?
I never had to deal with it.
I did. Can I give y'all an example? But she wasn't my friend. She was a friend of a friend. And Shannara, if Shannara listens, she gonna crank up because me and Shannara kind of both said it at the same time. She looked crazy. But I blamed my friend because they drove to my house. So that means you seen her, you was with her, you allowed her to wear that and leave and come to my house. So I said, I think I text Shannara, I forget how to ask her, we was younger. I text Shannara like, yo, is it me or such and such look crazy? Like, but at this point, you coming out with me. It's different if you was going out with your nigga, whatever he think, he gonna think. But girl, you coming around me, and I feel like, some people might not like how I dress. I personally feel like I know how to dress. So,
She always throwing shots.
So yeah, I think I can dress. I think I carry it well. And this young lady was coming out with me, so I offered her a different pair of shoes because the shoes she had on didn't really go with the outfit. But again, she might have thought she was the flyest girl in the room. I don't know. But I personally thought she looked a mess. So I will say, all you gotta do is suggest. Yeah, but I will say something. Yeah, if we going out together.
Something, but I'm not really that much of a fashion person. But I feel like if you really do look like crazy, I feel like you should put this with this. I'm not that. Like I'm not
Malicious.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna send your girl out the door looking crazy.
They gonna say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should. I hope somebody would tell
Especially
me.
my sisters now. I'm going.
What about if
real
they
raw.
stink?
I have done that
Please
before.
stop. Yes, I have done that before.
I told somebody they stink a couple of times.
I did once. I can only remember one time.
I
I feel like you don't know you stink.
That too, but some people don't.
Well, shit, I used to couldn't smell until I got
Yeah,
on medicine.
or when they can't smell.
I need somebody to tell me.
But
so in that aspect, I care
not
what
only
somebody
that,
think about
if
that.
we girlfriends and we go out and I stink, but a guy come approach us and buy us drinks, now he gonna think we all stink, not just one person. So why wouldn't you tell your person that, or a person that you're around, yo, bro, get that, under the control. I had to tell.
So basically, y'all saying y'all care how y'all friends dress. Y'all care.
I don't care how they dress. You gonna have your own stink, but if you look a damn mess, I'm speaking
I
up.
can only suggest something.
But
I
if
don't
they
care
feel
how
like
they
if you feel like they look a damn mess and they don't agree,
Then we not going back and forth with it. We out.
Are
We
you
going
okay?
outside.
That's how I
Yeah, we
feel.
still going
That's how I
outside.
feel too. I can only suggest
are you making
something.
videos with them that night?
I might not make a video of her whole entire outfit, but a little face shot, sure.
Okay.
Little face shot. Maybe the shirt is alright, but the sneakers and the skirt not or something.
Do you care what your boss think about you?
Hell no.
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 Y'all ever care about a hairstyle?
Like what you mean?
Like your friend hairstyle looking nice, would you tell your friend?
Yes.
They think their hair look cute.
Only if they
I
with
always
me.
try to fix
I'm not
like,
speaking on it
the
if we're
hair
not
part.
going anywhere together. If you think you cute, you on the gram. Okay.
Like, alright, for instance, the lace front.
What?
I'm fixing it. I'm trying.
Are you
I'm
saying?
trying to fix it.
I'm gonna fix it.
I'm
The best.
gonna
I don't
fix
know how to do hair, but I mean the best way I could help. I'm
So
going to
your
fix
friend
it.
lace front fucked up for the night. Y'all still going out?
I'm fixing it. It's
I'm
no
gonna fix
way.
it.
I've got to be glued. I'm pressing
But
it.
A little scarf for
But
one.
it's not fixable. Y'all still
It
going
is
on
fixable.
We're gonna get a scarf,
It is
a hat.
fixable.
She put on a cat.
It's fixable.
What you mean?
Get the goddamn got to be glued. Get the touch control. Get the mousse, and let's go.
Do y'all feel like y'all don't want to hang with ugly people when y'all go out?
What's ugly? What
What's
defines ugly?
Who said
Y'all
they
know
ugly?
when people is
I don't like that
Stop,
word.
y'all. All right, that
I don't like that
Y'all
word.
feel like y'all have to hang with people.
Somebody
that
gonna like them. I'm not gonna say that because they might have a man and I
Y'all
don't.
ever see people
Yeah.
that only hang, like even with guys don't really
That's the
hang with
thing. That's the
attractive
thing.
looking guys. They don't hang with ugly guys. They don't.
Girls too.
Let's
They
be
Girls
honest.
too. I know girls
But I'm
like
saying,
that.
like that means people care about who they
I
hang
said,
with.
what's her name was like that.
They care about what they think.
No, but then you have girls that hang out with ugly people so they can look cute. Not
That's-
ugly people, but you know what I mean? Like
okay,
people
you
that's
know,
ugly,
yeah.
like that looks crazy, so they can look. Oh, you look poppin', you look cute. But your
They
friend
won't
look
understand.
a mess, and your girlfriend lace front messed up. Why you ain't fix it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know people.
That
like
comes with
That's crazy.
also insecurities. Because why you want to be the spotlight at a show?
Yeah.
Why you want all the guys or the girls approaching you and not your friend? I want us all to look the same. Not the same. Y'all gonna dress how y'all want to dress. And like I said, I'm not. And once I say it once, if you feel like, oh no, I look bomb, let's go. Get the keys. We're out of here. It's your opinion.
Yeah.
Dress how you want to dress. Fashion don't have a name on it. Fashion don't have any rules. You do what you want to do. But if you look insane, come on. It's either you're not going, I'm leaving you, or yeah.
But you know when your
No
friends
way.
are funny looking, you know that you want to hang with a certain type of look.
I don't
When
care
you go
about
out.
that because who cute to me?
Somebody look like
What?
somebody look like a straight up animal.
Everybody look good with
You're not
lashes.
hanging with them.
Everybody look good with lashes. I don't care.
Can you hang with somebody that look like an animal?
I'm good lashes.
Listen,
You're not
listen.
hanging with
A
people
good-
that-
I'm keeping it being.
Well, let me keep it a bean. I already have my friends, so I don't know what's up with you. I already,
Your coworker want to go out with you. And she look
oh,
like,
I don't care about my coworkers. I don't care about their thoughts, so why would I care about what they look like when they come out? No shade. We just going out for
But
a
a good part in the middle, and if Sass, shout out to Sass, give you some knowledge. It's gonna make you could be ugly. You got a good part in the
I'm
middle
just saying
or
how
some
we care about
knowledge.
what our friends look like. I'm sorry. We care about the type of people that we hang with.
No, because some people be funny looking, but they be the most thorough. Like you got girls that's really pretty, but they
They
ugly.
personality.
They're
Uh-huh.
ugly.
Yeah,
They're
on the
ugly.
inside.
It's like-
Or they trying to fuck your man behind your back
Yeah,
and
they
shit like that.
envious of you though. I have friends like that. That's why I don't really have friends. Like I have people that want to be in competition with me and all that. I'm not with all that. You either my friend or you not. So some friends might be, they not up there all the way, but they really cool. Like you know what I mean? So I don't really care about that. I really don't. You can
Yeah,
look
I know.
however you want to look, and I'll try. to help
Sometimes you run
but-
into, I don't run into even guys and girls that might wasn't my type, or you know that I didn't think they was attractive, but they fly as shit.
That's why I can take
So
that.
they fly as shit, but their face. But who am I to say? They might think I'm ugly. What the
Right.
fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They might
You
be
know
like,
what the problem is? We gotta talk about this on the next podcast. We too opinionated. Who told us that our opinion mattered anyway?
all right, yeah.
If somebody look a mess, that's different because you're trying to, or if somebody stink, that's different. You're trying to fix an actual issue. But who's to say I gotta care about what somebody look? Your friend, you might think your friend butt ugly, and she might think you ugly, bro. I guess what?
we rocking out.
We rocking out. We both some ugly ass bitches, but let's see who can get the most drinks at the end of the night or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
we don't care if your friend got a fake badge. You hate like you
I don't care about that. That's your
I don't care about
pocketbook.
So you care if your folks come out with
I'm
a fake.
TV shopping on DHgate. Say no.
I really don't care about.
I
none
don't
of
care
that.
because you know how I feel. Most parties and clubs are in the dark. So I mean, me personally, I feel like I'm not wearing it if I can't afford it. So I'm not just gonna go buy a knockoff because like that's weird to me, in my opinion. Just don't buy it.
I just don't buy it.
I just
can't
won't buy
afford
it. I can't afford it. But to purposely go buy a knockoff and to rock it, that's on you. If somebody noticed in the club, that's also on you.
So are you like secondhand embarrassment from
No.
somebody figuring?
I
I know my
know.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I'm speaking for myself. But we ain't taking no picture with that fake bag if it's noticed.
I
I ain't gonna lie.
We care too much.
You have to put that bag down, sweetheart. Cause you know what another thing, you know they gonna think my shit
So
fake
you
now.
care.
It's not that I care, but I don't want a motherfucker thinking my shit fake cause my friend rocking some fake shit.
Prove your point.
That's true. I got
I did that to get you.
Don't wear no fake stuff, period.
Just don't wear it. If you can't afford, let me tell you, that's why I can't wait to talk. Write that down. We need to talk about fashion not having no rules. Cause you know what, bitch, I will wear a whole Shein outfit, and motherfuckers be under my comments. Yo, yeah, you done did your big one, sis. Whole time my outfit was 17 buckaroos. But motherfuckers so used to me putting the pieces together, they like, yo, she fly as shit. So designer don't make or break you. Shout out to Shein.
Yeah, shout out to Shein.
Can we get a gift card for
Nice.
shout y'all out? Or something?
I'm a tag.
Is that how podcast work? No.
Yeah, you can tag people. I mean,
Perfect. Shein. Sign on. Is it Shein or Shein?
all right. Well, we do care what y'all think about this podcast, but I mean, then again, we don't. But rate us, download it. Tune in, tell a friend. Good night.
Fuck that.
Good night.
Stop caring about your ugly friends.
You got a podcast.